Hello again, everyone. It's time for another quick video. I'm in between parts on my other bigger project, so while I'm waiting for those to come in the mail, I figured I would just 3D print out some what's called Grimes lights. These are little lights that go on the sides of the cockpit, inside the cockpit, next to the seats of the captain and the first officer. And I guess they could use them for utility lights or to read something, I guess, whatever they need them for. But I downloaded this file for this. It was on, I think, on Yegi or Thingiverse. It was a free file. I think it was created by 737 DIY Sim, which is an awesome site, by the way. You might want to check him out. But I printed these out, and I'm going to show you how to put these together. And all the parts and how I wired it. And I put some LEDs in here, and I've got these wires. So I think they really came out awesome. And they work great. They look great. They're going to mount on the sides of the walls like that, and in the sim cockpit. And let me get started on showing you how I made them. Thanks. Okay, so what I've got here is I printed enough parts to do two lights. The barrel, the lens cap with the lights inside. And what I think I'm going to do now first is drill some holes in here. And I'm going to put these LEDs, these little LEDs inside here. I'm going to put 4 of them. And the wires will come out through here. Let me do that. Let me drill some holes in here. I believe these LEDs are 3 millimeters, and you can use any kind you want. You can use 5 millimeters. I just happen to have these left over. They're clear. I had a whole bag of them, so I'll just use the 3 millimeters. Now I got these holes drilled through here now, as you could see. And what I'm going to do now is stick each one of these LEDs through here. Get the wires pulled out the other side. That's what it'll look like inside there. I don't know if you can see it. We'll get all these in there. Almost. All right, so I got those 4 in there, finally. Those 4 sticking in there like that. I've got, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, now that I've got these through, I'm going to slip on some little heat shrink sleeves just so they don't short out. Those are going to go like that. See if I can close these up a little bit. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. Real smart guy. Dirty soldering iron. Not good. Anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover all these up like I did, and then I'm going to take the positive of one and the negative. Now I'm going to go to the next light, and I'm going to hook the negative to the positive, because I'm going to put all these lights in series. So the negative goes to the positive, and the negative goes to this positive, like this. I'll solder these two. I'll solder them all so they will hold. Negative to the positive. This one, and now I ended up with a positive and a negative, which is going to be the power. I'm going to also take these some little caps here. And all this is more heat shrink. I'm just going to put these, once I solder these, I'll put these on like that. And I'll just heat shrink that, and I'll have a good seal. And then I'm going to take some hot glue and glue these around the base just so they're straight, sticking straight, because the brightest part of the light is when it's straight out. I've got one here done already, so I'm going to put that one aside. Here's this one done already. Got my lights in there. I'm all ready to put this unit together. Here's my positive and here's my negative on this one. And what I'll do is I will take a piece of this telephone cord I bought at the hardware store, and I'm going to split this open to get at the wires. I'll go a little more, I think. I can make them a little bit longer. I've got plenty here, so I'll make them a little longer. And I think what I probably should have done was put it through the hole in the body of the light first, because now I'm going to have a nightmare trying to get this through there. What I'll do is I'll cut this off. I'll cut this off here for now. I've got my wires here, and I'll try to get it through here. These wires are real difficult to work with. They're so curly from this outer jacket. I'm going to put this through here. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to start over. This is ridiculous. What I'll do is get rid of that. I will put this through here. Pull a bunch through here. And then strip this again. I need the other two. I'm just going to use black and red. I'm going to strip these, and I'm going to solder them on with a resistor. I'm going to put a 100 ohm resistor in series with the one side of this power, just so I don't burn my LEDs out. I don't know how long they'll last while they're in series this way. I really don't know, but it doesn't matter. They're easily changed out. So I'm going to try to see if I can strip some of this. This is like 26 gauge or 24 gauge, tiny. 28 gauge maybe. I'm not sure what this is. Tiny. But we're running low current anyway. And so I'm going to solder this onto the resistor. Put a little heat shrink on here. All right. Now, do the same to this wire. Over here, we're going to tie it to this wire right here.